I'm out here with Ernie, who looks a little bit a wreck. Sorry. And I just hung up with A&M, and they explained some things to us. His red blood count has probably dropped again because he is 6 days post-transfusion. And yes, he has hay on his eyelids right now because he was laying in it. He's pretty weak. Are you done eating? I just gave Ernie some animal crackers, some B12, and his iron injection. They agree with us that the risk of putting him in the trailer is pretty high, and it would set him back even further than what he is right now. But because he is 6 days past transfusion, his body basically isn't holding on to the red blood cells that were put into him, and he's feeling the decline of that. You can see how thin he is back here. Maybe you can't, but I see it. And today he really didn't want to eat anything. So the vet said, if he'll eat animal crackers, give him the animal crackers. His blood sugar needs to stay up. He needs to have something in his tummy. So we did. Just before I started this video, he ate probably 3 or 4 bites of hay, which was a good thing. And he did drink some water as well. But at the end of the day, Ernie needs another transfusion. And we're really nervous about that car ride or trailer ride in, of what that will do to him. So they want us to reassess tomorrow morning, see what his demeanor is. I was happy that he ate the animal crackers. I was happy I could get both things in him. But his little body is really struggling to keep up with everything. And that's hard. Really hard. I know, buddy. I feel so bad. I watched him be wobbly today while he reached back to do an itch or pick his leg up to scratch, and he stumbled. And I want to help him so much. But I also know the healing of his herd is important. And I also know that some of it is beyond what my capabilities are. So we're going to check him again in the morning after these 2 things. The B complex should give him a little boost of energy. Not that he needs that to sleep, but at least help his body a little bit. The hay that we're giving him is the right hay, alfalfa and orchard grass. And that has a very high protein count in it for him, which he needs. But I have to figure out how to get him a blood transfusion without setting him up for failure with a 2-hour trailer ride. And if it has to be a trailer ride and that's the last resort, then that's what we have to do. But I messaged Dr. Cochran to ask about her and Dr. Shanks' level of comfort with a blood transfusion. And then from there, also am reaching out to other people with alpacas in the area to see if we can get blood. Because I can't get it from Annie because she's pregnant. Indy's a maybe. Maybe I can get blood from her. I feel so bad and so helpless. But I am encouraged that he just walked over to them. Because when I walked out here, his head was on the ground. And it's breaking my heart. This is scary. See how he just stumbled right there? He could not hold himself up to scratch. I know you can't see much because it's dark, but he just reached up to scratch and stumbled a little bit and wasn't able to do so. This is hard. Like, really hard. Okay. I'm going to go put some hay by him. Hopefully that's where he chooses to lay down. I was kind of hanging out to see if that's where he's going to lay down. And if I bring hay to him, when I did that earlier right here, he ate some. Not saying he ate much, but he ate some, because this was my original little hay pile right here. And it had moved, and some of it had been stripped of the leaves, which was a good sign. He also ate the alfalfa versus the orchard, so I'll make note of that too. I wish there was a speedway, not a drivable speedway, but like a way to send me all the things to take care of him. I wish there was a way I could get blood and everything set up for him. I don't know. I just feel awful that I'm not capable of everything that he needs. I know that if you're a mom and you've taken care of your kids, or maybe even took care of your parents or a friend or anything else, and some things are just beyond us. They need doctors and hospitals and everything else, and as humans, those are nearby. As animals, not only are they not nearby, but some of them barely anybody takes care of or has the capabilities of. I want him to get all the rest and all the things that he needs, and I want him to pull through this, but I don't want to cause more harm to him. I have so many things in my head about what I wish I could do, or what I wish I would have done, or what I wish I would have known, or if I knew that at 42 years old I'd be standing out in a pasture on Sunday night at 10 o'clock and debating of, do I risk his life by putting him in a trailer, or is he okay to stay here tonight? And do I wish that I would have went to vet school and been smart enough to do all those things? Like, everything runs through my head. And I know that sounds crazy to you all, but I feel really helpless. It's okay, Annie. It's gonna be okay. I think he's going to try to lay next to Indy. Hi, baby. Yeah. It's a nice, cool night. Just lay down, buddy. Annie, just be sweet to him. It's hard to see him be so frail. And I know that doesn't help his male ego either. Hi, baby. Why don't you lay down, buddy? I'll bring you some hay. Annie, I'll bring you some too. Why don't you lay down? Look how mean her face is right now. Stop being so angry. Stop it. Just lay down, buddy. Their eyes look demonic like that. We're zooming back out. Okay. Maybe if I bring the hay to him, maybe that'll help. Thanks for listening to me, y'all. Sorry I'm such a wreck.